Hi, my North Langley. I'm Michael Thorne. Our municipal elections take place on November the 15th, and our local government has a larger impact on our day-to-day lives than any other level in government. I encourage you over the next 3 weeks to get to know the candidates running for school board, councillor, and for mayor. You're able to vote for up to 1 mayor, up to 8 councillors, and up to 5 school board trustees. Voting hours are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And for more information, you can visit tol.ca/elections. Please vote. These videos will not be edited except for the occasional change in camera angle. I am joined by Township of Langley mayoral candidate Serena Oh. Thanks for sitting down with us today. We are going to ask you to keep your answers to about a minute, and I've got a clock over there that I'll keep my eye on. We've asked our My North Langley community to submit some questions that they'd like us to ask the 3 candidates for mayor in the Township of Langley. From those, we have chosen 5, so we can get started. The first question is from Gareth, and he asks, what do you see in the future of public safety in Langley looking like? Will we be proactive in response to being the 2nd fastest growing municipality in BC, or reactive? And how do we stay ahead of the curve?
Proactive. It looks great, and there are many ways to avoid crimes, such as housing program for the homeless people, and also program for the addiction. Yes, we are improving also the police, of course. There's a chance I will have more police staff. We are improving every day, evolve. So I don't worry about it will be improved better and better.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Kate asks, how do you propose handling the ever-growing school population with a new Yorkson Creek Middle School opening at capacity? How do you see the issue being dealt with over the next 5 years?
That's part of an evolving process. That's in a way good. If we look into history, always the problems will evolve, improve from experience. I suppose the politicians, they could consult with the community beforehand, not after approval. So there are so many density homes, of course, obviously need schools and transportation. So that's I suppose it's important, the strategic plans, also budgeting. Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Faye asks, there doesn't appear to be a sustainable development plan for Willoughby. Right now, all I see is construction on a massive scale, and then traffic signals, road widening, lane painting, etc., added on to what seems to be an afterthought. Are you prepared to halt the rapid, unsustainable development?
Oh yes, absolutely. Yes. Where there's problems, there's solutions. And currently, the council members, some of them pretty good, and the new candidates, they are very energetic, intelligent. So I think it will work out with a new council, with a careful, good plan. And there's again, there's no consultation with the public communities when they build the density homes, such as the lack of schools and the transportation. And the transportation issues, I think all they have to do is change the bus route. It could reduce the congestion. At the moment, the bus, I believe, 595 goes to 200th Street. They can change the route, bus route, such as 80 to 208. I think that will reduce congestion.
Okay.
Of course, in the meantime, you're waiting, we'll have enough transportation.
Yeah. James asks about illegal grow-ops. Many currently take place within houses in residential areas. Where do you see this going in the future, and will you move to push them into commercial or other property zone spaces so that nearby families and schools aren't at risk?
Well, I'm not not at the moment, I'm not the mayor, but I would move it to commercial space or even more safer place. I can look into that, but that's later, not now. But I think we should move forward rather than focus on problems and focus on solutions. And I think it's very important to work harmoniously with other politicians. Thank you.
This is a hypothetical question asked by Connie. She asks, there's a controversial issue. The council is divided in their opinions. The community is also divided. Things are heating up. Your term is halfway through. How do you proceed?
That's good because I think very good. That's again evolving process. If you just, for example, think about one party like Burnaby, for example, mayor and all 15 councillors are same party. I think that's not fair for the community. All they have to do is, they vote for each other, their families and the relatives, 15 councillors plus one mayor. And the other people, they think no use to vote, so they're not going to vote. So again and again, Mayor Derek Corrigan is mayor for many years there. And Langley is very good because all independent, different ideas, different the input. That's all part of growing. That's why Langley is good. We have a great potential, and work together, work harmoniously. I think it's current council already divided. It looks like one, but it is not. So that's a good process too. And of course, being a politician is a great responsibility. And I believe the integrity is important. Langley is great potential. Since 1988, I came to Langley, lived here a few days and go back to Burnaby and Vancouver. Always I came back, and eventually I moved to Langley because it's also township is unique because vastly agricultural land and green space. So we have to use very, loving care, use very wisely. Sometimes I think, when I walk on the street, I walked sometimes for hours. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking myself, how can I help myself? And then I asked myself, how could I help others? For example, other areas, transportation is not bad, but the most needed area is Willoughby. No transportation there, and the schools and things.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to cut you off there. We were getting out of time. That's it. That's our 5 questions. It was easy as that. Serena, if people would like to get in contact with you and find out more about your campaign, where should they go? They can call me too, 604-534-7318, or I email rainbowsfreedom@gmail.com. Awesome. Thank you so much. We hope that these interviews will help you make an informed decision on Election Day. Please exercise your right and your privilege to vote on November the 15th. Thanks for watching.